This week's Christmas New Music Review is for British Columbia's Carolyn Arends' new Christmas, the Story of Stories, her 12th album. She's also authored 3 books, and Carolyn was one of the first artists to be played on CHRI when the station first launched in 1997, and she's the special guest for our Listener Appreciation Concert this Saturday night in Ottawa. Carolyn has received 2 Dove Awards, multiple Covenant Awards, and 3 Juno nominations, and she's been recognized for her songwriting. And it's her creative songwriting plus her understanding of the Bible that gives us a fresh album of Christmas narratives this season. So the album features 9 originals and 4 covers, including carols and a Rich Mullins cover, Gotta Get Up. You've probably heard Jacob Moon do that one. Actually, each of the original songs were written for her own Christmas Eve church services over the years, so nothing was rushed and the songs were sort of tested, so to speak. Carolyn raised funds for this project through a Kickstarter campaign after reaching her goal in just 1 day, which is a Kickstarter record. She decided to extend the goal a bit so she could hire her favorite engineer, Greg Reilly. So the final number? 2.5 times her initial campaign goal. She, with the support of generous backers, cracked the top 10 for all-time most funded Canadian music projects on Kickstarter. So why do you think that is? Is it because she had great gifts and rewards for campaign backers? Because it's been 10 years since Carolyn's last Christmas album, The Irrational Season, and 5 years since any new record at all? Or just because fans love her consistent creative storytelling? The songs on the album are rootsy, thoughtful, even playful at times. She, of course, worked with her longtime friend and collaborator, Spencer Capier, and included some different organic string instruments to add the authentic Bethlehem feel. The fiddle, mandolin, and the bouzouki, it's a Greek string instrument. So the songs incorporate traditional melodies, as does every other Christmas song, but in many cases here, they're more like afterthoughts. They're secondary. Nice touch. So my standout track is actually Everything Changes at Christmas. It's one of the more playful tracks, and I just love the lyrics. Poetic, thought-provoking, really helping us realize, wow, like if this story is true, the Savior of the world was born on Christmas to bring love down to earth, and God planned this all along, well then that changes everything.
If it's a story, what a story. Who would have dreamed of a scheme like this? If it's the real thing, think of what that means. Everything changes at Christmas. Everything changes at Christmas. Well, if the shepherds were not wrong, if there was an angel song, if God planned this.
I'm giving Carolyn Arends' Christmas, the Story of Stories, 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's not quite as strong as her past albums, and it's not usually my first choice to listen to story songs, but I love the layers instrumentally, and she's just so good at what she does. Tell stories. And here, she really does a wonderful narrative of the story of stories. If you'd like to hear more Christmas songs from this album, join me this Saturday for the weekly Top 20 Countdown. And subscribe to this channel so you won't miss the next Christmas New Music Reviews coming. Have a Merry Christmas. You're right. Okay, so that's what I was doing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. This week's Christmas New Music Review is for British Columbia's Carolyn Arends' British Columbia's Carolyn Arends'. Should I be saying Arends'? Okay, do it again. Yeah. Dan Adams'. I have the giggles. I actually don't know why.
Yeah. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is my review.
Oh.
Actually, it's not. It's Carolyn Arends' review.